Surge versus the compact M12
Okay.
subcompact, whatever you want to call it. Larger tool channels are running out of ideas. They've been copying you for years, and
I
now we've
appreciate
got
it.
I don't know which one it was. One of the bigger ones made a short showing how this thing. Remember when I showed you how sensitive this impact is and how it only does so many turns, very delicate
Yeah.
work. It makes sense because this is a more compact tool. The
Right.
batteries make sense because they're more compact. It doesn't make sense to put a larger battery in a smaller tool. You might as well just get an M18. I've been saying that when I started the channel. Pretty much where I
Sure.
started the channel on was I'm not buying crap that has a longer battery when I have an 18 volt the same size.
Sure.
One of the guys was showing the dexterity or the lack thereof on the new M18 Surge, and he was kind of complaining that it was a lot sloppier. It's an
Okay.
18 volt tool.
Sure.
It's not made for precision. Why would you try to even make it precision?
Some of them are precise. It just depends on who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah, well, this one here has a really good delivery system with the amount of impacts that it hits with how slow it goes. And it has a quick insert, so it's good for the shop, one-handed use. And that's probably going to fall off because no magnet. So we're just going to go ahead and stab it in here. That. Oh no, we need to center punch it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to set you up in here.
Hi, Zach.
What's going on, Zach? I don't know. I just thought it was funny. That was like, I don't know, one of the things that I pointed out a long time ago. And I thought it was cute that now all the big channels are going to make that one of the talking points for knowing if impact's good or not.
Yeah.
It's good to know you're on the right track. Someone agrees without getting the credit. That's always fun, right?
Always.
Oh, this is awesome. Let me back up my headphones so I don't get dust.
At least you found it. At least you found it. That's all that matters.
All right, so we're just going to leave this on very slow. I don't know if there's any other impact that can do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's nice and sensitive, you know?
Yeah.
You'll see the DeWalt come back around here in a second.
I don't know that I need mine to be that sensitive.
No, but the fact that it is, and then the fact that he tried to prove that on M18 is hilarious.
Who was it?
Might have been might have been Tim Johnson. I don't know. Might be one of those guys.
Was he looking for a free tool?
So I was curious on if this one had that ability, but it doesn't. This is the compact.
Yeah.
That's what you get. You get a full turn in the class.
Hi, Denny. Okay,
now once it starts actually getting tight, now that it's tight, but before the screw was loose, you see what I'm saying? So for delicate work, this won't work.
Okay.
This is already in, so of course it's going to impact slower. It does have it pretty good. It does have it, but this thing doesn't impact until the screw is almost sunk. Would be the takeaway there. Can you please stop dropping the wood?
I'll try. Thank you. Please forgive me. We're testing impacts right now.
If you guys are wondering why I'm dropping this, I'm literally reaching over a $2,000 phone. Okay, here we go. How much is the S25 Ultra?
No idea.
Here we go. See that? It just drives it. And that's one of my favorite counterpoints for impacts not made to drive screws
Uh-huh.
would be that if it's not impacting, then it's the perfect thing to drive screws because it's just all power, baby,
Sure.
before it impacts. Which is one reason why
Sure.
I just love the flex because
Thanks for the
it,
happy
it
poop
just
pot.
sends things before it even has a chance to impact. So therefore, it's automatically quieter and it's faster and you have more control ultimately, like that.
Perfect.
So if this is going to sink screws without hitting an impact,
Get it on camera.
oh well. Here we go. Look at that.
Perfect.
No impact. And that's a
None.
2x6. So that's common lumber. That's a common construction screw. You literally
Right?
got impacts now that are so powerful they don't even have to impact. It's incredible how far we've come with, and then we got a really nice. I mean, that's a small total package there when you think about it with a 24
That's what
volt
she
tool.
said to you.
This is a 12-volt tool with the smallest battery. Obviously, the 12 is smaller, but for the power the
I'm
Flex
not.
has, man, I'm still liking the Flex, dude. I'm still in the Flex train.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
riding the
not
Flex
feeling well.
train, in the Flex train,
Getting
conducting the
the
Flex
train run
train,
on you.
getting the Flex train run on me. All about it, dude. I'm all about the Flex train.
I
Every position, every seat available. Bring it on.
Jesus. That's pretty sad, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not feeling too good, man. He's not doing so good, Steven. Mr. Zach said gross. Ha,
It's not my
indeed.
fault he likes the train.
Indeed.
It's really not my fault he likes the train.
You're all bundled up too, man. You just look sickly.
Thank you. I
You-
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Have a slight
Also,
fever, aches and pains in my joints, fluid in my lungs. I'm good.
yeah, you don't look like total shit, just a little bit. It's not like totally bad. Uh
What can I say? I started out handsome and I'm still handsome.
yeah. And the flex is slightly larger. Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know.
let's look at the
I don't know
let's
what
look at
it
the
is, huh?
DeWalt. So we got the DeWalt here. This is a 20 volt. It's 24 volt.
Yes.
Um
BL brushless line.
yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know, man. I'm still picking the flex, dude. Lifetime warranty. I'm still all about it until they die and they're just gone. I don't know, dude. It's still hard not to recommend Flex. They're still on Amazon. I'm a huge Amazon
Okay.
shopper.
I am not. I don't think I've ever bought anything on Amazon. Running it.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, that was just interesting to see that as a talking point. And then he's so out of touch with actual field work that he showed it on an impact not even made for delicate stuff, just quiet stuff. I still feel like this is probably the way to go if you were to be doing like handrail, catching handrails in a hospital.
Sure.
You have to have an impact, something like that, service work in hospitals, things like that. This is still the one to get over the M18.
I like the M7 or the 870.
The 870, the 870 is pretty
Yeah.
sweet. There's just something I don't like about the 870. I don't know what it is. It's pretty aggressive for what it is. I don't even know if I have it in here. I did. I don't. I don't. See, I've got the 850 because I don't know. The 870 is pretty expensive and not that much quieter.
Oh, you just watched that video? Who was it? Who was it that did it?
I think it was it Pro Tool
Tim
reviews?
John. Oh,
Who's that?
well, I haven't watched Pro Tool reviews since the
Oh, Shop Tool
dude that
Reviews with Tim
the dude
Johnson. Was it
yeah
Pro Tool?
the dude that lost his eye was on Pro Tool review. I don't know what happened to him, but now they got all new people on that
Mr.
channel.
Jackson and check. Yeah, I don't know who it is, but yeah, they're using a talking point that shouldn't apply to a larger 18-volt impact. Anyway, it was really weird. Like the crew recommends your ex-wife. Yeah.
I mean, if it's everybody, then yes, it is
What
exactly
does
the same.
Flex? What needs to happen for Flex to get beaten right now?
I mean, they're already getting beaten.
I don't really know that. I don't fully believe that. They've got the most durable tools still.
Okay.
I don't feel like Milwaukee's durable. Try changing my mind. I don't feel like Milwaukee's durable at all.
No, I'm not trying to change your mind. I think that the DeWalt 860 is faster, more powerful. Now, I don't like the 860,
Yeah.
uh, but a lot of people do. So I feel like the 860 is faster, more powerful.
Yeah,
But
you know I'm a huge fan of not having to touch the tool to drop the freaking bit. I'm a huge fan of
yeah,
that, dude.
yeah,
I love that. I love that. Not even having to even pull it out and just drop the bit whenever you want to. And
yeah.
this bit's not even heavy.
It should not be a problem if you're using the tool for what it's supposed to be used for. The bit should not get hot.
No, it has nothing to do with hot. Electricians change bits a lot. So most
Well,
trades,
that's
you
because you
don't change
got your
your bits
cat.
as much. You'll have
Mm,
a pilot hole with a drill bit. We're on ladders a lot. You're switching bits between your 5/16 back to your Phillips maybe 100 times a day, easily.
yeah,
Um, it just is what it is, you know. I
sure.
really like for some trades you just won't be changing bits. Like a plumber might never need to change, um, depending on what they're doing, you know. Residential anyway, you might be able to get away with Phillips the whole time.
Mm, maybe 1 inch, huh? The 1 inch bit. That's what you got used to.
What were you talking about? The basketball team?
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing, nothing.
Oh, now he tests and reviews new eyes. Dang.
I swear, if it's Tim Johnson, psh,
I don't think it's Tim Johnson. I don't know who it was, but it was interesting for them to use that as a thing to say that they don't like the Milwaukee and how she'd be more sensitive when it's a full size tool and they've got a 12-volt line for compact stuff.
yeah,
Um, I was showing this as a compact line thing where you'd be doing sensitive stuff, so it made sense.
sure.
This thing's heavy though, you know. You have one of these?
I think so. Yeah.
If you ever get your hands on one of these, it's
It's all
it's
right, Zach.
crazy. It's crazy how light and well this thing fits compared to
I
this. It'll
Yeah, I didn't like
the
the sub
thing.
compact.
It's almost like a boat anchor compared to this. It's insane. Yeah, the set compacts were really good for like
Electricians.
construction. Yeah, electricians. Probably just electricians. Maybe just electricians.
HVAC could probably use that.
Oh yeah, that's right. HVAC would like this. I feel like HVAC changes out a lot of tips too, though.
Yes, light duty stuff.
Yeah,
Electricians, HVAC, light duty.
light duty. Yeah, pre-threaded. I wouldn't call it light duty.
Light duty.
Light duty as far as the drill goes. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, you missed.
Hey, you slipped off the bit. Quit
Hey, I
pushing
sure
down
did.
so hard, dude.
I barely reach over here. I gotta use my thumb. Can't
Oh,
reach it.
all right.
It's pretty fast.
Vince style. Using your
Well,
thumb.
I could bring it closer and do this, but it gets blurry. I gotta stay out here.
All right. Do what you need to do. That's your prerogative.
How dare you call it Vince style?
That's the way that you want. Hey, it's not my fault you're doing event style.
Hey, I gotta. You're gonna make me stand up, aren't you?
I'm not making you do anything.
All right, here we go. Oh
I
my
just want you to
God! You
start
did it
singing.
twice.
I just want to hear you start singing oompa loompa doopity doo.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Vince.
Still pretty fast, dude.
Yeah,
This thing does like 90%
Mulligan.
of what everyone needs.
Is that you, George?
Aloha mahalo. Mulligan, yeah. This is all you need, man.
Hi, Brian.
I'm convinced. I think it's all you need. Like 90% of people, you got to have this, and then you have your bigger impact, and you probably won't even touch your bigger impact
Hi, Fix House.
3/4 of the time compared to this. Oh, mechanical gets way more use out of a way
Bit
more
drive.
use
3/8 impact.
out of a 3/8 impact. Guys at work use a bit driver with a 3/8 chuck, but they're very weak in comparison. Yeah, I would agree with that.
You don't want to put that much torque on a quarter shank, which is
Right.
what happens when you use those adapters.
How was that flex thing? The flex thing was awesome. Which flex thing? Was it this flex thing or was it this flex thing? You're gonna like this flex thing. You want to see this flex thing?
Yeah.
Check this out. So, where is it? This flex thing.
Okay.
So we're building those catapults the other night, and I really needed a flex cut saw. We're talking about flex cut
Yes.
saws. You bought yours, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. Eventually, I'll get one, but I'm not going to show it because everyone's seen a flex cut saw. Whatever. This thing
Give me
here, dude.
a full saw.
Yeah, dude. It's actually. Well. It's what I don't know. Going back that far, it's actually a flesh cut saw. Ha ha ha! And it's fine teeth.
Sweet.
And it's made in Japan. And it was
Sweet.
$34 going to $38 at Woodcraft. It's a fine tooth. Past is the brand.
I do.
Japanese. And at first I was like, I don't really want a tree saw, but I'm intrigued to find out, And then I saw that it said fine on it. And when I brought it to the counter, I asked the guy, there's a bunch of old guys at Woodcraft, right? And I was like,
Sure.
hey, have you seen these? He's like, man, they just came in. And I was like, is the blade thick or is it like flexible? He's like, no, I think it's flexible. So I was like, you should open this. That way you can tell more customers, like, let's open it together and look at it. And this is the most I've held it now today. But we opened it together and, that guy handles all kinds of product, and you could see it in his eyes. He was like, man, this thing is cool. And I would have to agree. This thing is very
I like a nice pulse on myself.
I wish the grip was wood. That'd have been really cool. But that's okay. I told the guy I wish it was wood. He said, you should make a wood grip for it. I said, you're right. I should make a wood grip for it. Look at the locking mechanism.
Yeah, let's bust it out. Let's go.
You want me to do something with it?
Get a one by and let's build a handle.
Oh my goodness. I gotta go to AT&T here pretty soon.
All right.
But I don't know.
I tried, guys.
Yeah, it's a pull. You can see the teeth.
Hey, Rod. Yeah.
It's a pull saw. It's a really nice pull saw. So I wanted something ultimately for this bag. Is what I really wanted. I was going to go to Harbor Freight and just get the $3 or $2.50 one. And then I was like, well, this thing's cool because I can throw it in a bag. And then it's fully folded. But I'm still actively building my kind of house handyman everyday bag that gets trashed from time to time. But got all the essentials for whatever you're gonna
Oh,
run into.
where's your lip balm and nail polish?
The nail polish is in this pocket. Lip balm's over there.
Okay, thank you. No, no, I'm a little under the weather.
He said a little. All right, so um, this might not be the best demonstration because it's not clamped, so we don't look like an idiot.
Tampons. He uses internal storage.
Let's set a goal here. Let's not try to overdo it because
All
I
right.
don't have a clamp, so we're just gonna go that deep, and that'll be that.
Okay.
I've never used this.
Well, that looks pretty smooth, actually.
It is very smooth.
Thanks, Rodney.
Should we keep going?
That's up to you. I thought you said you were only going to go down to the line.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to run it.
Why don't you cut the rabbit?
Cut a rabbit?
Yeah, flip it up and then cut down toward the line. What you saw. What you've already saw. No, I
Yeah.
probably.
Hang on.
That's it. Long way up. There you go. Now you're cooking.
I got to move the camera. I was afraid that was going to happen.
Probably not. I won't go to the ER. I asked my wife to get me into the doctor today, and she's like, forget it.
That's a true story, guys. That's a true story.
So now I'm just going to grin and bear it no matter how sick I get.
I got to really hold this thing still with my hand, but it cuts nice.
It does cut nice.
It does. Maybe if I angled it and I held it like this, it might get a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, I just don't have enough surface area to keep this thing still.
That's all right. Where's your vice?
In the other room. This is the.
Never mind.
Oh, Anthony's coming over Friday, dude. I keep Anthony work to do, so instead of putting everything away, I just threw it on the bench out there.
No worries. Go deep, young man. Go deep. That's pretty funny. Somebody used some baby oil.
It's inching its way over. You see it? It's starting to slide that way because I'm trying to hold it.
Just scream
this
pity
is
at
awesome.
it. See if it falls apart.
All I wanted this for was to cut the dowels on the catapults that I was building with Keeley.
Sure.
And yeah, it's going to do just that. So that's pretty cool. It's called the Cast C2000 Fine Series. And set screw to change the blade. Folds, and you got to pay attention before you fold it fully.
Oh, that's weird.
Because when you're pushing it, you're pushing it out of the way.
Sure,
so you're going to push it straight down. But yeah, pretty cool.
I dig it.
Also
I dig it. That looks
else.
nice.
Remember when we were in Grizzly?
Yes.
And I bought a very expensive tri-square.
Yes.
And then I got it home and it wasn't 90 degrees.
Oh, that's terrible.
But, yes, very terrible. And I told myself there's no point in buying one because that's probably just going to contaminate it anyway.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it, dude. I needed another one. I had one in my last house.
Yeah.
And then this is so useful, man. If you're doing jointing and you've finished running this on the jointer and this was completely flush, on the fence. This should also be now 0. Up here like this. This, more importantly, on the flat side.
Uh-huh.
And you look down and you see if you're 90 degrees, and I'll have to show you guys on camera. But this is what you want. It's called a tri-square. It can be for marking, but it's really used for this right here.
Okay.
I'm going to use it for marking because I don't have a jointer right now.
All right.
I threw it in the trash.
The pole saw was $34 going to $38. I don't know how much the little square is.
This thing's way too expensive, dude. $34.99. Way too expensive for a small piece of wood and some metal. But you know what?
It's got brass in it.
It does have brass in it. It's got 3 rivets, and I've had one before, just like it. And I threw it in the trash. And this is as much of a symbol as
Architect.
this being a safe home that I can breathe in, as much as it is a functional tool. Some tools, like I don't buy nice things that I expect to last anymore. I can't. If I buy something, I know I might have to throw it away tomorrow. I still buy nice stuff because I've been spoiled all my life. I've always had a lot of money, and I'm just that way. You call it bougie, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I still buy expensive things, but all this stuff on the bench, it's all a tax write-off. It's to the point where if I don't buy this, I'm going to pay taxes on YouTube. So this is all a wash. This right here, I bought this more of how far we've come from dying at the old house, as much as a symbol. Because if what I think is true, this should be contaminated in a year. But I don't think so anymore. I haven't contaminated anything in this room. When we first moved here, we had a whole bunch of flex tools from the old house. I did a lot of cleaning in here. We lined them all up there. All of the flex tools, I had pretty much every one of them that you could buy. Except for
table saw, miter saw.
Well, those weren't even out whenever I was here.
Okay.
So I had every flex tool that you could buy except for the screw gun and something. Probably one of the impacts, one of the high torques. And they were all contaminated. And this was like fuzzy, like dun carpet. This wasn't like office carpet. This was like nice carpet. and there was baseboard in here. And this room was like all painted, and there was no door here, and it was like a really nice place. And those tools, combined with the computer desk from the apartment, combined with the computer from the apartment, contaminated this whole room. And then for the last year, we just abandoned this room. And I put pink Panther pink foam in that cased opening.
Yeah.
With duct tape and plastic. And sealed this room off. And for a year, I didn't even go in here. And then when I started getting better, we started pulling the carpet out and started replacing it with this stuff and slowly moving back in here. And I only moved in here because I realized that the tools in the garage were actually contaminated. You can go back and look at other videos where I had the red Huskies or the red Craftsman. I don't know what it was. It was a Husky.
Okay.
Toolbox.
Right.
And we had the whole Milwaukee set up on the left and the right. And we had the TV in the middle.
Right.
Do you know what I found out? Why I couldn't breathe around that corner was because of one of the boxes had a wooden tabletop that comes with the toolboxes. And we threw that out. Only.
It's a smart idea, Caleb.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, last time Anthony was here.
He gets enough latex in him already there.
I don't have an LLC. I need to get an LLC. There's 2 things with an LLC, okay? This is the way it is. I'm just going to say it. You can fudge things a little bit more without an LLC.
Okay.
Once you have an LLC, everything's documented. There is no fudge. So I could say I bought. What's a good example of something that could be used for both, but not directly?
Your
I can't think
mortgage.
of something.
Your
Mortgage.
mortgage. You can write off a portion of the mortgage on your business.
Yeah, but that's too obvious. Like
Oh,
something
my
else.
bad.
I'm trying to think what it would be. Once it's an LLC, man, it's got to be for this only.
Yeah.
Whenever I am the business and my
Uh-huh.
house as one person, they all kind of intermingle. So let's say I'm just going to throw out a number. Let's say we made 120 grand between the
God
household,
bless
right?
you. Yeah,
And then we made another 20 on YouTube. Okay.
sure.
So we're at 140.
Right.
As an individual, they say you owe 10 grand.
Hi,
So,
Caleb.
so I owe 10 grand. Okay, cool. Write off the kids, write off the house, write off the windows that I installed for the house, write off the insulation that I installed for the house. When you're an LLC, you can't write off windows that you installed for the house.
Right.
You can't install upgrades for your house. You can't install upgrades for the. I can install for upgrades for this office. I can definitely write off. But if I'm missing money where I made too much on YouTube, I can use the windows that I purchased for the house to kind of offset what I would owe for the business.
Right.
Once I go LLC, I can't do that. So I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do yet. But I am
Ethan,
eventually
I,
going to have
I
to
like
go.
it.
I am eventually going to have to go LLC. But this
Okay.
year we had $4,000 of windows. I did $2,000 of installation. We did a couple of doors. We did a lot of improvements to the house that I can fudge factor with how much freaking Lowe's paid me this year.
Right. Right.
Because
Yeah.
Lowe's paid pretty good this year. So
Sure
that
did.
alone is going to be at least 1,000, right?
For Lowe's,
Yeah, two.
a lot more than that.
A lot more than that. You think? What percentage
Yeah.
is it? What percentage is it?
Oh, it's 40%. That's what you can figure out for.
It's 40%. Wow, it is a lot more than that. I didn't know it was 40%.
Yeah, individual income versus corporate income.
Oh,
Individual
I
is at a
definitely need a
higher
tax
rate.
person.
Um, the don't know.
Yeah. So I'll be using my windows to fudge factor in some of that as an individual that has a business that also has taxes with your regular job, right? You got 1099 and you got your
W-2.
whatever W-2. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So this year will probably be okay. Next year I'll have to document everything more carefully, which is this year already. And
Yeah.
my receipts are underneath that multimeter. See those white papers underneath there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my receipts. I've been actually saving all my receipts, which I never do.
I leave them in the car.
So I should be able to write off this cell phone
Yeah.
and the monthly to the cost for this because it's an extra $8 for this S Ultra. Then I'll be able to write off this cell phone bill for this one phone, and I can write off the largest room in your house as the office. Well, said that a little bit loud. I write off the office, but I count the living room because we have a computer in the living room. But this is
Shit.
technically the studio. But we're all
See?
around, right? So technically, the garage is where I do a lot of video. Do you write off your garage?
Uh-huh.
I write off my garage too.
480 square feet.
Exactly, because we make videos in the garage. No, I don't have an LLC. I don't have
A
an LLC.
nonprofit, they don't make money. They can't make money.
So we'll do that. We'll do, the electric bill. You'll do the phones. You'll do all the regular stuff, right? And then you got your extras. We should be okay. Plus, I got 2 kids, so I've never actually owed. We usually get about 5 to 6 grand back.
You have to itemize your deductions, Caleb.
So I'm thinking we're probably gonna get 0 back this year, but at least
Right.
we at least won't owe. It's been
Yeah.
it's been a pretty good.
So
It's been a pretty good year.
the goal should be showing that your channel makes zero money.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that this year.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I might be able to, but I'd have to really dig.
Cameras,
Bought it
microphones.
last year. Bought it last year.
Yes, 2025. Yes, you bought it last year.
No, I mean the year before that. Like I've
Yeah.
already written that stuff off last year. Last tax. Can't write up the camera twice.
I asked the one that asked the question, Caleb.
Invest it all back. I try to invest it all back. I'm writing Anthony off, I'll tell you that. Charity.
Somali labor.
Somali labor.
See, I was smart in that I bought the Yarbo and the Mow Raider. So that's between those and the tools and stuff that I bought, plus I can write off the gas, the mileage on my vehicle, all that. So I can show zero profit on my business. Open a
Open a
daycare.
daycare. We're gonna open a daycare. It's open right
A
now.
data center, a Somali data center or transport company. Kansas and I are working on it. We're gonna start one.
Yeah, all the tool bags that I show are deductible. I don't think you guys realize how much Lowe's pays a lot, guys. Lowe's pays a lot for whatever reason. So, there's that. But yeah, every bag, yeah, all that. So anyway, I don't know.
Me either. I can't tell you.
I got to find something to send Rodney. The problem is I got to keep all this to keep comparing it. Like, for example, this bag here. This bag here needs to stay comparing to other bags. And then this one here, we cut the top of it off to make it more functional for this bag. That looks nice. If they made a bag that looked like that, everyone would buy that, but that's a separate pouch.
Yeah.
Right? I actually bought another pouch because I cut this one off so I could still compare the other pouch to the other pouch. So I got a brand new one of these that's not cut in half.
Thanks, Rod.
So we're constantly having to compare things with what we have.
Makes sense. It does make sense.
Yep.
See, I get to write off a no, I can't write off this. Well, I can technically write off the smoker.
See, the city pays me an allowance for my vehicle.
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know
out.
if I can. That you're right. Exactly. I can probably write up. I can write up the 5 miles it takes me to get to work.
Not enough. I am fortunate in that I can write off the 60 miles, 70 miles it takes me to get to Depot and
To get to
Lowe's.
Home Depot. Oh, I can write. Okay, so I can write that if I go do videos.
Yes.
Okay.
Full length video on 30 bags you have. Don't tempt him. Don't tempt him, Rod.
Make you a full length video. You guys would love that. They're good in their own way, so that'd be a really confusing video. Someone say, "Which one do you like more?" We're like,
I like
you know,
them all.
I've
And
actually got a
man,
bag video coming out. Maybe I'll do a Saturday. I don't know. I'm supposed to go to a house and do more video for a installation on a home elevator.
Yeah,
That'll be cool.
that is
Um,
exciting. I like a home elevator.
so it'll
But
be,
how
the
big is
wiring
she that you have to
size.
hide her in an elevator when you come home? Like, dang.
Yeah, or she can't climb the steps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How big is she?
Oh, yeah, I guess pretty big. I don't know.
Well, if you've got a Home Depot Pro account and a Lowe's Pro account, they keep track of them for you. You can just
They
look in
do.
there.
They do. And then also, I mean, you should itemize if you're smart, but if you don't and you know you legitimately bought it and you know that if you had to, you could find the receipt, you could find the way to prove it, just write that off too, you know? Just don't get
Yeah,
too creative. Just make sure you can cover it. Um,
in honey.
in honey, I've got a lot of hand tools to write off this year. I've got a lot of hand tools. Got a lot of purses. Um, I'd have to look up how much I actually made.
I can't tell you. I don't know how much you made.
Um, Texas now allows 140K towards your homestead for your
Oh,
house.
yeah. Hey, Texas allows Somali daycares too. Just
Yeah.
throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there in case you wanted to give it a shot. Be like, hey, Somali daycare.
I think Sasquatch, Tool Squatch, has probably bought more tools than both of us. So
I bet he has, yeah.
he spent a bunch of money on his channel. Does he return all that, or does he keep it all?
I don't know. Holy freaking. Hmm. I have no idea. I think he keeps it all, or most of it. How
Yeah,
flexible was that knife? So, I mean, it's a pull saw, so it's got some flex to it.
it's pretty flexible.
I mean, it's
Let's see
not
if we can
as
whip it out.
flexible as Panther's X, but it's still pretty flexible.
Nothing's that flexible.
Squatch is almost 40, dude. He's older than Tactics there. I
That's
like
how
it
you
when
know
it
it's
plays
good.
music.
Yeah, I know. That's how you know. That's how you know when they're a good saw. This is the Cast 200 series, fine tooth, folding, Japanese pull saw right there.
Perfect. Hey, Alpha.
And I clipped it. Haha.
That's worth extra 300. Don't know. You did a
uh,
review on the Thor.
who did a review on the floor? Thor. Me?
Thor. That's what he
Me?
said. I know it wasn't me.
I'm not. He just did Thor 1 versus Thor 2. I haven't seen a Thor 2. Who did it?
Thermal cameras.
He says, I'm
Thermal
not. He
Master.
just did a review on the Thor 1. I don't know if it's an extra.
So
Who is he?
That's you. Thermal Master. The camera that you, or the infrared that you just did.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if there's a Thor 2 or not. Th- I've, I don't know.
Wagyu smash burgers.
Oh, nice.
Good for you.
I'm jealous.
I didn't. I didn't do it.
Yeah, I did. It's just a Thor, just the Thor 1. I don't know if there is a Thor 2. I think it's just a Thor 001. I don't know why they called it that. They messaged me almost 2.5 years ago because
Mm.
Oh yeah, don't get the Klein one. As much as I like Klein, and
No,
I'm not affiliated with Klein, I just help Klein out tremendously. Um,
he's giving them the old oral exam in
just
their company headquarters.
just because I've owned Klein for so long, and I want them to succeed. And I've been to their facility. What I saw was more than 300 Americans standing there making tools. It's pretty cool.
Pretty
Pretty
cool.
cool. Pretty cool.
I mean, that's
Um,
less than Milwaukee has in Mississippi, but hey.
yeah, there's a two $300 cheaper. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. You got to look at the resolution. So it's all about what you can actually see.
He says he loves
Yeah, man.
the
The
Klein
drip
flip.
insulated screwdriver is the best ever. I agree.
All right. I don't disagree.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm easy. I'm easy to get along with.
All right. Well, because everything's all digital now, we have eSIMs and e-bikes and e-girls, and now we have eSIMs. So you got to transfer your number digitally from phone to phone.
Yes.
I don't know when that started, but we got to go get a sim because I refuse to play the rules. So if my daughter breaks her phone, we can just switch it out right then and there, and we don't have to worry about much. So we're gonna go force him to make us a sim.
A leggy Asian is also always good.
Yeah, it does fit good, man. It's a good screwdriver. I don't know if there's anything better for the price, for the usability, for the fact that if you damage it, you just go get another set of clips for like $20.
You mean
Uh,
it's not Pittsburgh?
yeah,
Mm. The bear
yeah,
lied to me.
that clip driver, it can't be beat. Um, the new insulated one, I don't even know where it is. Uh, it's around here somewhere. The new
Dylan,
one's kind of cool.
start your own business. That's what I'd tell you. Start your own business. If he's got you working an 8K job and you're not making money the way you think you should make money, start your own. There's nothing stopping you.
Modify one of her turn into a small. Nice, nice. Yeah, dude, the Japanese full size are awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
Japanese
I'm
women
on
are
live
awesome.
messages. I just don't see the messages you're seeing.
That's because I'm better than you.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's good for you, Dylan. Are the insulated screwdrivers always red and yellow? No. No. Sometimes they're red, sometimes they're orange.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they're yellow, red, orange. Go ahead and take those when you get your masters. That's good. You're gonna need it, but you should take that money and save it and get a loan for your business.
Don't get a loan.
Don't get a loan.
Take all that money and invest in a cash value insurance policy. Then borrow that money that you put in on the cash value life insurance policy, loan the money back to yourself, and then do what you want. And six
Oh yeah,
months later,
that's it.
convert that policy to a different policy that also builds cash value.
That too. Just don't show it. Just don't show a gain. Whatever you do.
You can't, because that the money that you loan to yourself
You
shows
owe
as
it.
a loss.
Right. Right. Bands, employees, jobs, net to cover. I'm sure I might lose a little because I'm gonna have to learn how to bid.
Understood.
So this is something that I've wanted to do. It's
What's
one of
up,
the channels called
Squatch?
Tools and Tactics. It's how you
Hey,
talk to a customer to explain what needs to happen, how you're going to sell a job, basically, and how you're not going to back down and do something cheaper. Um, Figure out what your prices are and stick by them. Don't be giving anybody deals. Your price is the price. This is what it costs. People will respect you more with the price you pay as your reputation gains itself.
Home Depot has an excellent calculator for the products. You can use that, and then you have to figure in about 50% of your bid is going to be labor, and then you've got to figure out your profit, and you want to profit around 30%. So keep that in mind, or else you're going to go bankrupt and you'll not have a business in a year.
Yeah, you got to be able to pay for your own business. You got all the advertised vehicle. You got your insurance. You got your guys. We're not even talking about the tools yet. Just the basics. You should also treat your house as if you're paying rent and charge accordingly. You're working out of your shop that you own. That's how the big companies do it. Even though they own the tools, they get them from the
Take
shop and they charge the job what the tool would usually cost. That way, when the tool goes down, they can afford to fix it.
take your take all of your assets, your house, your pensions, your 401ks, your life insurance policies, um, even your cars, whatever. If your kids have any kind of college savings program, move all of that into a non-revocable trust. Have all of the assets in there, and then you, as the custodian of the trust, you pay all of your bills and everything out of it. That way, should someone come after you for whatever,
Right.
they don't like the way you did something, they can't touch any of your assets ever. The government can't touch your assets. Um, the individuals can't touch your assets. And then all you have to do is have a business insurance that covers up to roughly $3 million with an umbrella policy, and
I
you're just going to protect yourself.
I'm going to tell you this: $90 an hour is very generous. I would hire you. I would hire you to come do work at my house so I could watch you work while I sit there. $90 is nothing.
Yeah, I
Ninety
think a
dollars an
service
hour
call
is
is
such a good
350.
deal. I would much rather pay you to run the wire for 2 hours, and I'll give you the Romex, and you can have. I'll pay you $180 right now to go roll me a plug. You don't charge per
Hey,
hour; you
George.
charge per job.
True that.
You charge piecework because if you get done in 15 minutes, they're like, "What the f?" Right? And you're going to get done in 15 minutes because you need to get to the next job. The company that I work for charged $325 an hour. The
Right.
average was 280. They wanted three. They almost wanted $400 per hour. Yeah, you're too
People,
cheap. Depends on the job.
people,
Receptacles, it's $110 per receptacle to change out. The receptacle's $2. I just drove to your house. Your dispatch fee is separate. You get to the door. Hey, you agreed to pay the dispatch fee. Let's see what your problem is. Now, you can be slimy and you can
mm,
say, we're going to charge you diagnostics to figure out what the problem is. Or you can just change out the receptacle. The problem with changing out one receptacle here is that now you have a strong point in your electrical circuit, and the electricity is going to find the next weak point, and it's going to break
true.
this one. So you fix this one for 110 and you're out the door with the $70 dispatch. You just made $180. But the problem is they're not going to call you back because you didn't fix their problem. In a week, the other receptacle is going to break. So you tell them that, hey, I'm going to charge you diagnostics. It's going to cost you $100. I'm going to go diagnose this whole circuit. I'm going to work my way from this receptacle all the way through the whole circuit, all the way back to the panel, and I'm going to know for sure that I can guarantee my work. Then you can start charging less for your receptacles. Usually it's 110 per receptacle. If you want to do 3, I'll do them for 90 each. We'll do a package deal. I'll do all your receptacles for 1,000 today, and I'll do 20 receptacles. You're out $30 of material. You're covered for the next 2 days. If you don't get work the next day, you covered your drive time. You covered your insurance. You covered a lot of things. Don't charge per hour.
All right,
I'm going to
Keel.
start here, work my way through your whole circuit, all the way to the panel, and I'm going to guarantee my work for a year. That way, when
Yep.
this receptacle breaks, because I fixed this one today, you're going to call me back. You're not going to get a call back if you don't fix the whole problem. The whole problem isn't that one receptacle. The whole problem is the electrical circuit and all the loose connections throughout. And you got about 20 of them. So if you only do the $180 job, and then the next day, the next month, the next week, this other receptacle breaks, you're out there asking for another 180. They don't like that.
Right.
They're not going to be happy. They're not going to call you back. They're going to say, take your dispatch. Here's your bad review on Google, and you're never going to see them again. You need to take care of your customer, take care of the whole circuit, and explain it that way. And tell them, psychologically, you don't want to see me again for the same problem. It's not the same problem, but psychologically, this plug's not going to work because this one's not working too. So we haven't solved anything. You're just paying me $180 to show up to delay the inevitable. Why don't you pay me $500 to fix this 100%? The
I
fact
like it.
is, people are terrified to call trades already. They already know they're going to get bent over. The best thing you can do is be as professional as you can. You got to resonate with them. You got to sympathize a little bit. You got to play the game, and you got to solve their problem. And then you get referrals. And that's how you sell a job, just like that. And me walking in the house, I can sell whatever I want with this attitude, with this persona, with this confidence. It takes a while to get this confidence to talk to somebody like that. It's going to take time, but that's what you got to do. You've got to be a little bit confident. Yeah, it's you got to charge what you got to charge.
Yeah. Well, they pay you for your knowledge, not your time.
That's absolutely right. And then the tools to do what I just did. You're looking at $300 a tool. A screwdriver is $20. You don't have a screwdriver? Okay, that's $20. You need a razor knife? That's $20. Might not need a drill, but you're going to need, some wiring. You look about
Meter.
$100 minimum just to do anything in the house. So $90 an hour. That's not enough.
That's why we don't live in your area.
Most companies will charge a high rate and then drop it after the first hour, which is a good idea too. The company that I worked for was $90 an hour back in 2012. It's 180 the first hour, and then there was $70 after that. You're living in 2012 prices right now.
What's up, Bot?
Let's see here.
Thanks for that 99-cent super chat, Squatch.
I appreciate it.
Remember, most guys that start out with their own business, they fail because they're not pricing themselves right.
I appreciate the super chat, Squatch. Yeah, exactly, Squatch. Exactly.
In 6 months, when you haven't done your bids right and whatnot, and you're in the hole and you're losing money on every job, you got to go back to somebody that's paying.
Yeah.
Now, you'll never get rich that way.
And the way the market's going, just everything in general, the whole thing, you're guaranteed to lose money. That's just the way it is. You bid for something and they don't pull the trigger on it immediately, and you didn't buy the material because you couldn't float it, so you didn't want to buy the material and then maybe not get the job. It makes sense. That material is up 10% tomorrow, but you just bid. So you're starting at zero. You're already at a loss of 10% across the board.
And don't do any quote that lasts longer than a week.
Right. Right. Right.
Because materials change all the time. Sometimes it's going to be more, sometimes it's going to be less, but no. Hi,
Uh,
George.
a lot of companies will do they'll do those companies like a Service Titan or something like that that tracks the sales and the data. It works really well because you're on a cloud system and you can have them sign off and agree on certain things real time. And then you've got their signature locked. So everything you hand them the iPad and you start building what it's going to cost. Okay, you need you want me to install a receptacle here for your
Yes, ma'am, sir.
fireplace that you want to plug in. Okay. For every 75 feet of wire for Romex, it's $300. Okay, so $300 for every receptacle, $110. Push that button. Add that. The dispatch, $75. Add that. My service plan. You got a service plan? $100 yearly. Add that. It makes the dispatch fee 50 instead of 70. That way you got a service plan locked in. Now they're going to be more likely to call you. Put your sticker on everything.
Right.
Let me
Smart.
show you something that's genius. I respect it. I won't call these guys, but I
Your
respect
wife
it.
is a service lucen.
It's a sticker here. It has the emergency instructions on what to do if your water heater is doing X, Y, and Z. Has their phone number right on it. So it says if you
All
smell
of them.
gas, these are the steps that you do. And it walks you through it. And then at the bottom it says, here's our phone number. That's smart. A lot of people will
Yeah.
put their own sticker on their panel. Even if you didn't install the panel, put your sticker on the panel, man. That's your territory now. You're the last electrician on site. You took care of your customer. Whenever they go to their breaker, they're gonna first thing they're gonna see. It works with the garage doors too. They put their sticker right next to that garage door button.
True
All
that.
that stuff, man, it pays for itself.
What's the app called again?
It's called Service Titan. It's fairly expensive, but you can make something yourself very similar. You can get your own price book. That way you're looking at prices together and you're line iteming in it and you're not making up numbers on the fly. You got a book with
Yeah.
the price. Look, man, it says here this thing's $375 for 50 feet of Romex. That's the price. It's on the book right here. That didn't come out of my head. That's on hard etched in somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She pays
It,
me,
it
Denny. Where or how is the best way to buy Romex as a homeowner doing the work ourselves? Says Rodney.
Unfortunately it's still Home Depot. Home Depot moves more volume than anybody. Um, Home Depot usually has a better price. Every once in a while you get some like off brand of something that they're trying to get rid of at the supply house. They just have a bunch on an end cap that's comparable to the price. But in general, Home Depot, they move more panels, they move more wire, they move more everything. Now that might be slowing down because Home
Jobber.
Depot now you got to wait an hour and a half for someone to open up the cage for the wire.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
they could be shooting themselves in the foot there. I don't know. Um,
Hmm.
I would much rather pay $10 more for the same roll of wire at
The
a
secret
supply
is
house than going to Home Depot.
to have a pro account, then get your list of materials done through your pro account and have them pull it while you're
Right.
not even there.
Right. Just do a phone sale even and have it ready.
How is the Jobber app?
Never mess with the Jobber app. I never own my own business. I ran a service truck. I got to see all the ins and outs. I never had to deal with all of that side of it. I just know when you have an employee, he needs to know exactly what I just said to you. He needs to understand the value of the company. He needs to understand what it costs to operate because when he understands that, he's more likely to understand why everything is so effing expensive. Because if he goes to Home Depot himself and he can buy a roll of wire for $200 and he can go install 40 plugs for himself for less than $300, and then he goes to a customer's house and the same the same thing is going to cost $2,000. Whenever he tells the customer the price, he's going to be looking and he's like, well, how much is it? And he's going to say, it's $2,000.
Yeah.
That's the face he's going to make. It's $2,000. Is that a good face to sell?
Nice, Rodney.
It's not a very confident,
Yeah, I never had that issue.
Your eyes are this big. You're like, well, because of this and that, it's $2,000.
I never had this issue.
Yeah.
When I did the bidding and stuff, I was just like, here, just take it, leave it. I don't care.
Right. This is the price. This is what it costs. And when they say, why is it so much? That's when you start explaining what it costs, man. Some of the Google clicks are $100 per click. We could go to whatever local electrician in your area. In Texas, it's probably Milestone. Probably type in Milestone Electric. Go on Google, type in electrician. That number one recommendation, whoever it is, that's $100 per click. You click on that first recommended electrician in that list from Google. That electrician is paying Google $100 to be the top spot per click, maybe even more nowadays.
Congratulations to them.
Whether or not they call you or not, they're just going to click on your website and browse. That's $100 gone. That's one click. You got 30 people clicking at the same time. You just spent $3,000.
Love
and
it.
hopefully out of that $3,000 that you spent, you might get 3 calls that day.
Yeah. No tradesman likes the inspector. Go
I'm gonna go blow snow and toss salad. All right, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. We gotta get, guys.
Sounds good.
Gotta go to AT&T, force someone to make a SIM card.
I gotta go to bed.
I would never tell another man I'm gonna go blow snow, but that's just me. You guys take it easy.
Hey, snow was a good rapper back in the day. I don't know why you're blowing him now, but hey, all the more power to you. Informer.
Oh, you're right. Danny. Yeah, Informer. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
We'll see you guys. Take it easy.